So let's start chapter number 2, polynomials. All examples, all NCERT. Let's do it. So this is your NCERT PDF and it is page number 17. Okay, first example is there. In first example, it is showing us find the number of zeros. And in previous class, we started number of 0 equals to how many times this x-axis is there and this graph that is known as parabola is been cut by x-axis. So let's see how it is. This is my x-axis and this is a parabola, correct? This parabola, since cutting x-axis only one. So one is my answer. Easy. In the second part, you say x-axis has been cut twice. Number 1, number 2, 2 is my answer. Here, 1, 2, 3, 3 is my answer. Here, this graph is cutting axis only once. So 1 is my answer. Here, okay, never mind. I did this and see. So here we are having 2.9. Now in 2.9, it is touching only once. So 1 is my answer. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Okay. In last part, I'm going to zoom it. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer is 4. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So this is my first assignment. Now I'm going to ask question to you. Right? I'm going to scroll. Exercise number 2.1, question number 1. Number of zeros to be calculated. Give me the first question. Like, the first part. How many zeros are there? I'm waiting for your answer. Is it touching our x-axis? No. Then what shall I write? I'm going to write 0. Okay. Give me second part. What should I do in this case? Answer is, you're right. Of course, you're sweethearts. You're right. 1 is my answer. Second part, now third one. 1, 2, 3. 3 is my answer. Yeah? Last part. Let's do all. 1, 2, twice. What is my answer for fifth one? You do it, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is my answer. In last part, 1, 2, 3. 3 is my answer. That's it. See? First assignment completed. Let's just scroll for our second assignment. In second assignment, I want to recap some formulas. Number 1, if we are having 2 zeros, what does 2 0 mean? 2 0 mean, okay, let's revise degree of polynomial also. Degree of polynomial mean that the highest power that our equation is having. So the quick and fun thing is, if my degree of polynomial is 2, right, then 2 zeros will be there. If my degree of polynomial is 3, then 3 zeros will be there. Zeros mean if I place the value of x in that equation, my answer would be 0, like this. So alpha and beta are my zeros and formula is minus b upon a. B is coefficient of x, a is coefficient of x squared and c stands for constant. Alpha beta is equals to c upon a. Done. Scroll, and this is our question of example number 2. Okay, so this is the fun part. I'm going to give you one beautiful trick how to solve middle term split. Okay, so this is the question. Let me do this. I know it was exercise number 2.2 first part we're going to do. So let's hold for a while. Okay, let's complete examples first. So this is x squared plus 7x plus 10. Okay, let me do it here for you so that you can see. So x squared plus 7x plus 10 is there. Okay, giving you a trick. Be very careful. Hear me out. What is the trick? Trick is always take the last number and first number together. Okay, so my last number over here is 10. My first number, that is x squared. So nothing is given for x squared. If nothing is given, then what is the coefficient of x squared? Coefficient is 1. Okay, 1, not 0. Remember. So 1. So I'm going to write here. This is rough work. Okay, this is rough work. So I'm going to write here 1 multiplied by 10. Okay. So what you're going to do, 1 multiplied by 10 is 10. Now, next trick is to take HCF. HCF meaning what? Like this. 10. So 2, 5, 5, 1 is my HCF. So the thing is, you got to use 2, 5. Like, what should I do with these numbers? So if I add these numbers or if I subtract these numbers, my middle term should be there. Meaning, if I subtract 2 from 5, I'm getting 3. So I'm not getting the middle term. This I can't use. But if I add 2 plus 5, I'm getting the middle term. Trick is, this is how we're going to calculate, like how to use zeros. See, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write here now. So I'm going to write x squared plus, instead of 7x, I'm going to write what? 2x plus 5x. 2x plus 5x plus 10. Here, from here we have taken, right? Now, second step. Second step is to take brackets. First two brackets and next two brackets. First step is to take HCF of first and last term. Second step is to take brackets and take common. Okay. So what is my common over here is x. So x square plus 2 is common. Here my common is 5. So not x square x. And x plus 2 over here. Third trick is, if your brackets are same, meaning your answer is correct. If your brackets are not same, meaning we have screwed somewhere else, our answers out. Okay. So this fourth step, these two numbers in one step, x plus 5 in one bracket, and the similar, x plus 2, x plus 2 are same bracket. So I'm going to write just once. So I'm going to write x plus 2 over here. Okay. And then last step, fourth step, is I'll equate it to 0, meaning if x plus 5 is equals to 0, if x plus 5 is equals to 0, plus 5, I transfer this plus 5 to the other side. So I'm getting x equals to minus 5. So I'm going to write x is equals to minus 5. X plus 2 is equals to 0, plus 2 is transferred to the other side, then I'm having x minus 2. So this is my answer, minus 5 and minus 2. Just randomly take first as alpha and second as beta. Okay. Now what you got to do, what is my alpha plus beta as per our formula? Yeah, minus v upon a. And what is alpha beta? C upon a. Okay. Now what is a, what is b, and what is c? So I'm going to write over here a, b, and c. Right? A is what? Coefficient of x square. My coefficient of x square is what? Nothing. So I'm going to write 1. B coefficient was, meaning x coefficient, meaning I'm going to write 7. And c is my constant, that is 10. Now just place these value over here. Alpha plus beta meaning minus 5 plus minus 2. This is alpha, this is beta. This should be equals to minus b. B was 7 and a. A was like this, 1. So is this equal? Yes, this is equal. So for minus 5 plus minus 2 is also minus 7. So minus 7 is equals to minus 7, meaning this is true. Alpha multiplied by beta is minus 5 multiplied by minus 2. That is 10. And c upon a, c is 10 and a was 1. So my LHS again equals to RHS. Therefore, answer, hence proof. You will write at last in your examination, hence verified. Like this. Easy? So this is how you're going to solve these kind of questions. Now look here. This is your example number 3, x square minus 3. Okay. What are you going to do? Giving you a short trick. Please follow this. Do not follow any other answer that you are told to. So x square minus 3 equals to 0. If I transfer 3 to the other side, I'm getting x square equals to 3. Correct? Square is there. So if I cancel square and transfer square to the other side, I'm getting under root. So square cancel, under root is here. Correct? So under root can be both positive and negative. So I'm going to write x is equals to plus root 3 minus root 3 like this. So first one is my alpha, second one is beta. Right? Let's calculate now. So alpha plus beta equals to minus v upon a. Alpha beta is equals to c upon a. Now let's define. What is my a? So a is coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square meaning 1. Here nothing is given. B is coefficient of x, but no x is given, so I'm going to write 0. And c is equals to constant. So remember, it's not 3, it's minus 3. How many of you have guessed it right? Oh, that's all right. Please do all the mistakes over here, not in exams. So nothing to be ashamed of. Let's try our answer out. Alpha plus beta is root 3 positive plus minus root 3. Right, is equals to minus b. B was 0 and a was 1. So if I do this, so plus root 3 minus root 3 turned out 0. Cut. And 0, if 0 is positive or negative, it doesn't matter. If something is divided or multiplied by 0, I'm just going to write 0. Hence verified. Next, alpha multiplied by beta. So alpha was root 3 and beta was minus root 3. which should be equals to C upon A. C was minus 3 and A was 1. So see now, okay, how to multiply under roots? This is a one number one question that people ask me. Let's see. So under root 3, forget minus for now. If something is negative, I'm going to write negative first. Root 3 multiplied by root 3. I'm going to write like this. Root 3 multiplied by root 3. Okay. So 3 is, under root 3 is twice. So I'm going to write under root 3. Can I do like this twice? Because, oh, you can't see this. Hold on. Can you see now? Under root 3 into under root 3. This is what I have written. So under root 3 whole squared it is. So when can I write it like this? Because it is repeating twice. So under root and this cancel. So I'm getting minus 3. Minus like plus minus minus is equals to minus 3. Answer. We're going to do more questions like this. I know like when you first do these kind of questions can be a little bit tricky. So we're going to do some examples and exercise. There are plenty of questions. Come to this exercise number 2.2 and this is your question number 1. Okay, same stuff. So I want you to solve this question by using middle term split, right? See how we're going to do it. See, this is our question and how we're going to do it. So this is our first step. First step is taking last number and taking first number and multiplying it together. Forget about minus 8 and everything, okay? We are not looking at sign. This is a short trick. You're going to do this in rough work in exams, okay? So 8 multiplied by 1 is 8. I did HCF of it, 2, 2, 2. 3 times 2 is coming. Now I have to solve this in such a manner that minus 2 will be coming in between, okay? So if I do 2 multiplied by 2 is 4 and 2 here is alone. And I subtract these two together, like 4 minus 2 is 2. So how I'm going to write like this. See, this is, for first question, I'm solving in detail. Then I'll solve it and then just explain, okay? So here we are having x square minus, see minus. So I'm going to write 4x plus 2x minus 4 plus 2 because it should be minus in between. And minus 8 as it is. This is my first step. Second step was to take brackets, to take common. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's take common. Common is x. So x minus 4 over here. Here, what's my common? Common is 2. So x minus 4 over here. Brackets are same, meaning your answer is correct. So bracket together, x plus 2, x minus 4, and then equals to 0. Meaning, if there's some, if you're facing hard time to do this mentally, you can also write it down. So x plus 2, 0, x minus 4, 0. Transfer to the other side, x is equals to minus 2. Transfer minus 4 to the other side, x is equals to 4. So first one would be alpha, second one would be beta, like this. Yeah, solve it here. How are you going to do it? You're going to do it like this. So A is 1, B is minus 2, and C is minus 8. This is what, I have taken from our question and I put it here. The one part that you got to be very careful about is minus B. So always take brackets. So it will be helpful for us to solve. So minus will be plus 2. And here minus 2 plus 4. So since plus number is greater, 4 number is greater than 2. That's why we are writing plus sign over here. Just for anyone who is experiencing any trouble with positive or negative sign. Got it? And then here I solve this alpha beta, which is equals to minus 8, which is equals to minus 8. Yeah? Just check it. If you need maybe if any question is troublesome, just comment me. And what I'll do is I'll post a separate clip or maybe I'll write a detailed video about it. A short clip, I'll send it to you. That's it. Yeah. Second part, yours. Just pause this, this video for a minute or two, solve it, and then check it out if you did it right or not. So yeah, solved it over here. So you got to check it after a minute or two, how much time you want to take. That's up to you. So first step, taking, first step, taking HCF for first and last term. So 1 and 4. 1 multiplied by 4 is 4. Taking LCM. Then we are having 2 and 2. Then 2 and 2 meaning if I do minus 2 because I need plus minus 4 in between. So I added but have subtraction sign in between. Then I took brackets, first bracket, second bracket. If your brackets are similar, then your answer is correct. Then your S should be equals to 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2. So my alpha is 1, my beta is 1 upon 2. Alpha is 1 upon 2, beta is 1 upon 2. Then alpha plus beta equals to minus b upon a, alpha beta equals to c upon a. And careful, here should be minus and minus. And you'll be getting answer 1 in your first case, and then second case, 1, 4, 1, 4. Yeah, done. Let's do fourth part. A rest part you can try yourself and see if middle term spread is alright or not. So say 4u plus 8u. In this question, how will you identify that there is no constant? So what is the trick to solve this question? Always take common. See? So when you take common, I can say 4u is common. So u plus 2 will be there equals to 0. So you make two cases. In first case, since it's multiplied, I'll transfer 4u to the other side, right? So u plus 2 is there and 0 divided by 4u will be, it's getting multiplied, so other side it will be divided. If something is getting divided, my answer is 0. We know that. So u plus 2 is equals to 0 is there and u should be equals to minus 2. This is how we're going to solve it. So this is my alpha. But what if I do the second case? What if I transfer u plus 2 to the other side? So I'm getting 4u is equals to 0 divided by u plus 2, right? Because again, it was getting multiplied. So if I do this, I'm getting 4u equals to 0. U is equals to 0 divided by 4 because it was multiplied. So u is equals to again 0. So this is my beta. What is A? What is B? What is C in this case? A is 4, B is 8, and C is 0 because we don't know it. Now, root questions. Let's try this one. T square minus 15 is equals to 0, right? 15 always to the other side. Remember this trick. T square equals to 15. Square removed, under root is here. Can you see? Under root is here. If under root is here, then it can be positive or negative. So T is equals to plus root 15 and minus root 15. First one is alpha, second one is beta. What is A? A is equals to 1. What is B? Nothing. T is not given, so B should be equals to 0 and C should be equals to minus 15. Done. Answer. For second questions, you gotta assume alpha plus beta is given in your question and alpha beta is given. Let's say this is 1, this is 4. And we gotta make polynomial equation out of it. So remember the formula for it. Formula is x square minus alpha plus beta, x plus alpha beta, right? This is sum, this is product. So this is given in our question, sum is given as 1. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace the values now. Now say, sum is 1. I'm going to write 1, x like this as it is, plus product is 4. I'm going to write 4. Answer. That's it. That's it. I'm going to find one hard question for you, Let's say, let me search. Let's do these two questions, okay? In first case, you are having 1 upon 4 and minus 1 is there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. X square minus alpha plus beta is given as 1 upon 4x plus alpha beta is given as minus 1. Okay? Take LCM. So da and let's see. If we do this, we are having x square 4x square minus 1x minus 1 divided by 4 is equals to 0, right? Nothing is there, so 0 is there. So transfer 4 to the other side. 0 multiplied by 4 is 0. So my answer is this. 4x square minus x minus 1. Completed. Next one. Similarly, x square minus alpha plus beta, na? So alpha plus beta is under root 2x plus alpha beta is 1 upon 3, right? It's given in our question that under root 2 is sum and product is 1 upon 3. So if I do this, I'm gonna have like this. But I can't have something alone in denominator, so we have to take LCM again. So taking LCM, we are having like this. 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. Is this correct? Transfer 3 to the other side, it's 0. So we are having 3x square minus 3 root 2x plus 1, 0. Answer. Second assignment done. Just one, example is there. Example number 5. So say in example number 5, you are having like 3. Let me show it to you. In example number 5, you are having 3 zeros. 3 zeros, how do I know? Because my highest degree is 3. Correct? Meaning 3 zeros will be there. First step, first put x value as 3, then put x value as minus 1, then put x value as minus 1.3. Because they are saying that first verify that whether these are zeros or not. And 0 meaning if I put the value of x, then I'm having my answer as 0. Then, when you solve it out, all answers will be 0. All answers will be 0 like this. Okay? Here come our class 10 stuff. So they are asking now verify all the zeros and everything. See how you're going to do it. This is a formula, and we started this in previous class also. Alpha plus beta plus gamma is minus v upon a. Now what is a, b, c, and d? A is 3, in this case, A is 3, B is minus 5, C is minus 11, and D is minus 3. Alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha is this 0, alpha is 3, beta is minus 1, and gamma is minus 1 upon 3. Just put all these things in this formula, and you will see that your LHS will be equals to RHS, hence proved. So, how did you identify? Two zeros, then alpha plus beta is equals to minus b upon a, alpha beta is equals to c upon a. Three zeros meaning degrees 3, then we are going to have this thing. Alpha, beta, gamma, these three zeros, meaning three formulas are to be used, correct? What is the takeaway? First assignment, polynomial. Polynomial graph is there. How many times? X-axis is cutting the graph. This is my first one. Second assignment, middle term spread. Middle term spread, first step. Last number, first number, multiply. HCF. All the numbers we are having, you have to solve these numbers in such a manner that these numbers, addition and subtraction, after adding these numbers or subtracting these numbers, we're having middle term, correct? Second step, middle term, have brackets, take common. After taking common, if these two brackets are similar, meaning our answer is correct. Not similar, our answer is not correct. Have two brackets together, one bracket, outside stuff, outside digits in one bracket and same digits in another bracket. Have everything equals to 0, and here is your alpha, here is your gamma. Alpha, gamma, and that stuff, 2 zeros and 3 zeros. If sum and product is given in our question, polynomial equation is x square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. So this is your entire chapter number 2 with all examples and everything.